What is up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome to what I hope is the final part in our Bulbasaur pixel art tutorial. So for this part, this should have been done last time, but I didn't have time. We're just going to be using white wool and green wool pretty much for the whole thing. And your placement block of choice should be there as well. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to be shading the face and then the bulb on Bulbasaur's back, and then that should be it. We can go over the colors after that. So we're going to switch to our white wool and fly up to the left ear of Bulbasaur to start us off. So first off from there, what we're going to do is we're going to find right here on the Bulbasaur, we have this 12 flat going across. And actually, instead of white wool, I'm going to be using light blue for now, because I think what my shading does is actually show the frame of the light blue and not the frame of the white. So what we're going to do is go underneath the first block in our 12 flat right here and put one light blue underneath it. And that's going to start us off. Hopefully you can see it on the right hand camera screen. From there, we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 1, 2, down and to the right, 1 single, down and to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row again, 1, 2, placement block, 1, 2. So we still have this similar repetitive pattern. We have 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, but from there we're going to have to switch it up. We're going to go 1 again. Except instead of 2, 2 this time, we're going to go down to a 2 flat 5 times in a row. So this is a big number than usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try it again. 5. Let's just get rid of all these extra dirt blocks as we try and get the ridge shape. Before we go up now with an arch, we're going to go down into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the right side of the 4 flat, we're going to put a dirt block at the end right there, so that we can start going up and to the right and try to reach that corner right there. First, we're going to up and to the right 2 flat. As you can see, I put the placement block there, so we can go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat again. Then from the corner block on the 2 flat, or the one on the right, we're going to up and to the right 2 vertical. And just to finish this off, we're just going to go up and to the right 1 single, and it should touch down right here. Oops, right here. Now everything above those light blues are going to be colored white, and everything below it is going to be blue, but we still have more of the ridge in the head to do, so we're just going to keep going to the right from there. So let's just move over a bit. So from that black 1 single, we're going to go to the right side of it, and put 1 light blue on the right side. We're then going to go down into the right 1 single, down to the right 2 flat 3 times in a row. So we have 1, 2, placement block, 3. Then I'm going to go down to the right 6 flat, so placement block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from there we're going to start going up and then back down again towards the other ear. So let's go up now, up and to the right, 12 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're then going to go up and to the right 8 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So we're almost reaching the ear. Like, these numbers are incredibly getting bigger and bigger. Actually, no, it's getting smaller. We started with 12, but it's reaching out farther. So we're just going to keep going up and to the right, and I'll tell you when we reach the highest point. So we're going up and to the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up and to the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, we're almost at the corner piece right there. Before we reach it, we're going to have to go back down. So we're going to up and to the right, our highest point, 3 flat. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. And from this 3 flat, since I said it's our highest point, we're going to be going down to the right from here, and then curve back up later when we reach the next ear. From that 3 flat, we're going to go down and to the right, so put your placement block underneath each time. 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 2 flat again. Down and to the right, 1 single. Down to the right, 2 flat again. And as you can see, the left block is kind of lined up with this single right here, and the right block is lined up with the first block in this brick. So before we reach the final stretch for the last of the ear, we're just going to go down to the right, 2 singles, and this is the lowest point in this little bridge right here, so we're going to start going up and to the right from there until we reach the corner piece. So put your placement block on the right side or above each time as we reach this home stretch. We're going to up and to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row, like that. Up and to the right 1 single, 1. Up and to the right 2 flat 5 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right 1 single, up and to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 flat, up and to the right 3 flat 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And just to finish the shape, we're just going to go up and to the right 1 single, which perfectly fits into that corner. Let's clean up these dirt blocks. And like I said before, the top part, the top part is going to be white wool, while everything below it is going to be light blue for Bulbasaur's skin. And now we can actually get into the shading, which, like I said before, is going to be green wool and your shading block of choice. So let's go into the top of the bulb, and we're going to start from the left side and work our way all the way over. So starting on the most left-turn bulb, which is kind of like this slim piece right here, what I did for mine is I actually just traced it. So I suggest you do the same thing. It's not too hard to follow along with. You can even like improvise your own. So starting from the base right here, we're going to just trace the left side of it and go all the way up to the top. You can thicken the line, make it double if you want. About halfway through it might do well, but I just find tracing it is fine. So like as you can see, just trace the left side, of the pixel art. It might come out looking a little bit different from mine because I actually did like double layers on certain spots, but just tracing it is fine here. And you can see it on the right hand camera screen. There's no need for me to mark it for you. It's this slim part right here, and we're almost at the top. So once we're at the top, we'll just trace it. There we go. And whoops, the cameraman cut out. Let's fix that. That's weird. That usually only happens. Oh wait, it's from being idle. I thought that happened from battery dying. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're then going to go to the right side of him where we had those markers from before, because I forgot we had them there. These green wool markers on the right side of the bulbs. We have this 3 flat right here, and we also have this going down right here. So going from what part's going down, we'll start with that because it's easiest. We're going to go down and to left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're then going to go down and to left 3 single. 1, 2, 3. Down to left 2 vertical. And then down to left 1 single. Everything to the right here in this corner can be colored in with green wool if you want. I'm going to do a little bit of it, or I might just do the whole thing. So it looks like that, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to color the whole thing. Now going up to the 3 flat right here. Now going to the 3 flat we have right here, we're going to go to the right side or the final block and put 1 below it. We're then going to go down and to the right, 2 flat 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3. Then from there, we're going to go to the final block and put 1 below that. From there, we're going to go down and to the right, 3 flat. From the final block in that 3 flat, we're going to go down 1. We're then going to go down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So 1, 2. And to finish it off, we're just going to go down and to the right, 1 single again. Like I said before, everything on the inside is going to be colored in with green. So it kind of basically connects to the other side, or like the other wall of the green that you were coloring over on the left side. Whoops, knocked that one off. Now we have a couple more spots to fill in before we're done. So one of the spots is going to be on the right side of the bulb. And let's just reach out and do that right now. Where we're going to reach out to the 6 vertical we have right after the 10 vertical. So this is the 10 vertical we have right here, the farthest point on the right. I marked it for you. When you go up and to the left from it, there should be a 6 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we found it. Now, from the left of that 6 vertical, what we're going to do is the top 2 blocks are going to get your black wool or whatever you're using for outline next to it, like so. Then underneath that, we're going to put 4 green wool. So this is how it should look. After those, what we're going to do is go to the bottom block in the 4 green we have right here, and we're going to up and to the left of it 1 single, down to the left of it 1 single, and we're going to follow that pattern until we touch the wall. So we're just going to up and to the left 1, down and to left 1, like that. Just keep going back and forth, up and down, until we hit the wall. And once you do, everything below this can be colored in green. Now that's not the exact pattern I used on mine, like I said before, but you can always improvise. There's a lot of changes you can make to it that's not in mine, and to make yours look better, or however you want yours to look when in the end. Now what we're going to do is go to the direct center, the one that's going straight up from the middle, and we're going to work on that next. So starting from the base, or this first block that comes out like there, as you can see, we're going to go to the right of it with 4 green wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how we do the right one. For the left of it, we're just going to go to the left of it all the way till we reach the end, like so. And that's how we're going to start each side. So for the right side, we're going to go to the tip of it, and we're going to up and to the left 3 vertical, up and to the left 1 single, and then up and to the left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it for the right side. You can color it in now. It's very easy to do. For the left side, we're going to go to the tip of that one. We're going to put 1 on top, and then 1 to the right. From there, we're going to up and to the right 2 single, up and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, up and to the right 3 vertical 4 times in a row, and that should be touching the wall actually when you're done with it. So 1, 2, 3, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and here's 4. And we can color that in now. So that's the center part done. So it's getting really close to being finished. We only have 1 more line. And actually, just so you can know from now, the tops, you see those sections at the top, those are all going to be green wool as well. So if you want to color those in from now, they're not really shading, it's just that's their color. Just make sure to go up there and do that. But I will be discussing the color before we finish, so let me just keep looping through this real quick. So for the final section, we're going to over here to the left side where we have nothing touching this piece. And we're going to drop all the way down to after the 4 flat we have right here to the 3 flat, the first 3 flat actually, because there's another one after it. This one is the one we want. We're going to go to the end of it and put 6 vertical green on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're then going to go up and to the right 2 vertical. After that 2 vertical, we're going to up and to the right 4 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 3 vertical. Up and to the right 1 single. And then you can just go back and delete all the dirt blocks that are in your way, just clouding up your workspace. All that's fine. Our main goal is to reach the top right there, and like we have on the other side, we're going to just be kind of coating the wall, but this one's going to be thicker. Anyways, from that 1 single, we're going to up and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. Up and to the right 1 single. After that 1 single, we're going to up and to the right 2 vertical again. Up and to the right 1 single. And here's where it gets a little bit tricky because we have to make a fold here. We're going to up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 1 single. And then up and to the right 2 flat. And from the right block and the 2 flat, we're actually going to go and put 1 on top of that. So let me just zoom out so you can see how it's supposed to look. And once again, if this part is a little bit too difficult for you to follow along, it should be fine as long as it's about 4 to 5 thick. That's like, you know how we have this coating the walls. You should be coating the walls about 4 to 5 all the way up. From there, we're going to up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 1 single. And it's like a similar pattern all the way to the top, as you can see right here. We have 2, 2, 1. And this is like a mix of verticals and flats. So we're going to do that again. We're going to up and to the right 2 vertical and then 2 flat. Then we're going to do that a 3rd time. So up and to the right 2 vertical and 2 flat again. Except on the right side of the 2 flat right here, we're going to put 1 above it. Kind of like what we did down there, except it's a different shape. We're then going to up and to the right Oh, there's a lot of singles. 5 singles. I thought it was 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 2 flat. And from the right block and 2 flat, we're going to put 1 on top of it again. We're then going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 1 single. And then up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So everything on the left side right here, you can color in with green. Everything on the right side is going to be lime green wool. And up here as well, like I was saying before, this is all going to be colored with green wool, like these little pods at the top. So I'm going to jump into the finished product and I'm going to discuss it with you guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial. Hopefully you guys even made it this far, because there's been a lot of cuts and stuff. It could be confusing, but it's not perfect. So I'll see you guys after the jump cut. So now let's go over the color palette, which consists of 6 different colors I have right here in my inventory. We're going to be using light blue wool, lime wool, cyan wool, green wool, white wool, and pink stained clay. So this is how it looks from far. I'm going to go into detail right now. All the patches on him, you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are going to be cyan wool. Cyan wool. And that's all it's going to be used for. So once you fill those in, you can get rid of it. Now the skin and his facial detail is the easiest part to fill in. It's all going to be light blue wool. And actually on the left side here, I forgot to do this. If you want to do this, you can start from the 2 vertical right here, or the 3 vertical, and just kind of trace his face down here with white wool to get an extra bit of shading in. You don't have to do it. As you can see, certain parts have 2 block shading in, so I can like freeze the camera here in case you want to copy it. So like there, you can freeze the camera here. Let me just scroll up a little, and you can freeze the camera right there. As I was saying, a lot of the stuff I do, I just make up as I go along. So if you don't have to do that part doesn't matter. You can just even do 1 line. Anyways, up there, I went over that with you guys, I'm pretty sure. So that's going to be white wool on the top parts, 1, 2 parts, and everything below is light blue wool. Then for the eyes, we have the inner part is white, outer part is going to be the pink stained clay, and then the moster, like the I guess the pupil or whatever you want to say, the white of the eye is going to be white, of course, and it goes for both sides. Going up to the bulb, we've successfully outlined everything, so that's going to be lime wool and green wool. The green wool parts we already went over. Everything else is going to be lime wool. And up here at the top in the stem is what I was talking about when I said it's going to be green at the tops here. So you guys can copy this if you want. We have 1, 2, and 3 of the pods came out green wool. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial. Let me know if you had any difficulty or any parts, and I will try to reply to you in the comments. Hopefully you guys have something similar like this as your end product. Remember, it doesn't need to be perfect. You can try your own colors and stuff. And if you have something that worked out for you that you did differently, let me know, so I can probably see if I can try to imitate it, or like let me just see it in Twitter. You guys can send me it on Twitter and I can see how your finished stuff came out. So that's always a plus. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.